Hey, Susquehanna Valley West Coast Swing. This is Mitch and Elizabeth. We wanted to give you a quick recap video, and by the way, welcome to our humble abode. So we want to give you a quick recap video about last week's beginner first class lesson that we did. And so first we talked about the hand hold, the connection, and so we did these I love you signs where we went here and we draped it into it. We made sure that the leaders, we weren't putting our fingers over top or putting it underneath, but we had this connection here. We also made sure that we kept all passengers inside of the ride at all time. We weren't doing anything weird here either. They were just going in, but really the main connection point are going to be your ring finger and your middle finger, that way. We talked about this this rhythm, this engine that goes on underneath your feet. There are 4 basic patterns in West Coast Swing, fundamental patterns that we really build on top of. So we talked about 2 of them, and 3 of the 4 fundamental patterns are 6 counts. And for leaders, you always start with your left foot. Followers, you always start with your right. And so when we do it, it looks like this. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Step, step, triple step, triple step. And once you get done with that, you're ready for that next one. We then went into a left side pass. Leaders, we take step 1 back into the right for the left side pass, together on 2, 3 and in place. 4 is back on the slot, stepping towards our partner, and we finish 5 and 6. This 6 starts to move slightly behind us. So in motion it goes step, together, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Followers, we do that, but we want to make sure that we want to be crossing in front, so it goes step, step, triple step, triple step. And notice Elizabeth took a slight step behind her. We're not doing any rock steps like we do in Jitterbug or East Coast Swing or anything, but 5 and 6. So when we do this together, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Now, something that we're going to continue talking about as we continue going on is this tension. At the end of every pattern in West Coast Swing, we have this thing called an anchor step, but this is where we get that tension. If you're ending the pattern and you're very close to each other, you're not going to be able to lead into the next pattern. It'll look like this: 3 and 4, 5 and 6. We're too close to each other, so in order for me to actually give a body lead and start moving back, I have to jump back and have bad form in myself to do that. So how we do that is the follower is going to keep on moving down the slot until we have this tension. 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. This is going to give this rubber band effect, this beautiful thing in West Coast Swing that we love, love, love so much. The next thing we did was the right side pass. 1 together, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Again, 1 together, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Now, we talked about how it's good for the leaders to practice looking at their watch, raising it and looking on the other side of their face to see their imaginary watch that way. And for followers, we kept that elbow straight up. And so from this angle, it's straight up. It's not jutted out, hitting me in the nose. Boom. Right? And so if we do it from this angle, where it comes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Very nice. Now, for this next week, we're going to get into something called sugar pushes, which look like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. We're going to do a variation of it called a sugar tuck. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. We're going to be going over something called an inside roll, which is a variation of the left side pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And if we have enough time, we're going to have a surprise for you. We hope to see you on Thursday. Hope that this is helpful. Let us know how we can be helpful. We love you.